Hey leader, welcome to week 20. Signpost, the ultimate goal of a servant leader. So, what's your ultimate goal as a servant leader? It's easy for leaders to get involved in the daily activities of empowering others, accomplishing goals, and celebrating success. All that is great. But is that the most important reason why you're here on earth? Let's start by reading what Jesus says. Jesus answered, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. That's John 14, verse 6. And whatever you do, walk at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Colossians 3, verse 23 to 24. So in effect, all leadership turns to serving God, serving His Son, Jesus Christ. As a servant leader, that is who you are. You're just a steward serving the Lord Jesus Christ. And if Jesus left one thing that He wanted each one of us to remember is to make disciples. Matthew 28. Go ye therefore and make disciples of the nations, baptizing, teaching them to observe everything that I commanded, and baptizing them. So we have the charge to make disciples, to point people to Christ. We are signposts. As servant leaders, that is our biggest charge. And God doesn't say that our service or our work is useless. No. Actually, He changed the game. He said our service should be of a standard that is as unto the Lord. So two-way traffic. First, or you can call it a knife with double sides. First side is pointing people to Christ. Second side is the highest levels of standards when it comes to the quality of your work. Are you pointing people to Christ, the light of the world? Is your leadership helping people to get to know that there is a God who loves them and wants to see the very best out of them? On the other hand, does your service represent the highest level of excellence and integrity that's out there? You're called to walk as unto God and not unto men. Your boss is God. It doesn't matter who that person is, who is legally sitting on that position. Your real boss is God. And if you put God as your boss, then your service does not depend on how people treat you or how they don't treat you, because your focus is on pleasing God. The direct implication is that in every role that you occupy, you see God as your boss. This will help steer you away from all kinds of compromise. Second thing is that it is clear that your work should not be as if you want to please men. You shouldn't work because you want to be recognized by people. It took me a while, and I'm still on this journey, to be able to get to that point where you understand that at the end of the day, the most important thing is that your work should be pleasing to God and not necessarily to man. This kind of intrinsic driver will help you achieve goals and attain levels that you never dreamed or dreamt that you were able or you were ever going to accomplish or attain. Thirdly, work diligently like an ant. Now, the writer of the book of Proverbs instructs those that desire wisdom to learn from the ant. In Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6, go to the ant, consider its ways, and be wise. It works diligently, preparing for bad weather. No matter the season, it is out there and it's busy. Now, these are just a few directions or directives that we receive from the Bible on the quality of our work. And a lazy leader has no business with servant leadership. As we almost round this training, I want to ask you this question. Have you had God as the center of your leadership? If we are called as servant leaders to lead like Jesus did. Put God first and serve as a good signpost. Remember, it is not about you, it's about God. And you're just a good steward that helps point people through the gifts and the talents that He's given you back to Him. May God give you grace and strength as you put Him first, as you put Him at the center of your leadership, and you seek to lead with the greatest levels of excellence. God bless you, and see you in our final week next week.